Hello everyone, I'm Moonless and welcome back to Moonless Skin Tutorials. In this session, we're gonna be discussing about colors. So I'll also be indirectly teaching you guys about shading. Okay, so let's open Skin Editor. Okay, so really, when coloring, you guys can use anything you want. Some skinners, they use external programs. They use Photoshop, I think, and Paint Tool side. You guys can afford Photoshop. So yeah, Paint Tool side is free, so that's why people are using it. Is that everything? So let's not use it now. We're gonna focus on coloring for the body first. Okay, so bodies. Myself, I have these preset codes right here. Really, for coloring bodies, it's your taste and which colors you want. Some people like green, whatever. So, but they are confused about the RGB. Well, if you guys are colorblind, the upper part is red, middle is green, and the bottom part is blue. And A is opacity. That's pretty useful for shading. I always shade using by toggling this opacity part. So the full opacity is 0.5. So I'll show you guys some basic colors you guys need to know. So for a full white is 255 on everything. So that's the widest you can get. That's the whitest color you can get from this skin editor. While the opposite one, 0 for everything, is basically black. The blackest you can get for skinning using the skin editor. Alright, and of course, some basics. Just red with 255 is the reddest you can get. Like that. Just green, get you greenest, and just blue, like that. Yeah, you guys can, the basic combination for colors, you can combine blue and green. I think that gives you blue, light blue, I think, greenish blue, like that. You can also combine red and green, I think, gives you yellow. Yeah, yellow, like that. So those are the basic high contrast colors you need to know: black, white, red, green, blue, yellow, and light blue. And I think you can make brown with red and oh, that's pink. Now, that's something you can guys toggle. But if you guys want specific colors, it's best to just go to the internet, search Google for RGB colors, like that. The first one usually have a good one. You can use these charts to find your specific color. Just copy everything like this: 38, 124, and 56. Just copy it. 38, 124, and 56, like that, and you get your color, same like what you have here. Okay, so really, you just need to use these numbers to change your colors. Now for the hard part, shading. Well, to me, there are two kinds of shading you can do using the skin editor. The first type is basically finding a darker color using full opacity. So the mindset is, for example, your color is black. Your color is white. Your skin color is white. Remember to put full opacity, like that. So the shading will be, depends how dark you want to be. Standard is 30 levels below, so it's 225, 225, and 225 for everything. And you get your shading like that. If it's too light, you can just increase the decreasing level by, for example, 30, another 30, 195 for everything. Like that. Once you're happy with the shade, you can go on and shade the rest of the body. So that's how you choose shading for your skin. Another way is one that I frequently use. So for example, mine is white. I use a dark color. This is almost black, and lower the opacity to something around 30. And you get somewhat same grayish color. You can also increase color like that. But what you need to remember is, since this is an opacity thing, if you shade again, it will get darker and darker. This is also something skinners use to shade gradually. For example, they want lighter gray here and more dark as you go inside, like that. That's called gradual shading. Just the square tool and opacity, low opacity colors. And you can copy that. Something interesting. This is pretty useful because it gives a 3D effect. And it makes the central color, this white part, pop out more. So yeah, that's one trick. And another trick is how to make something look brighter. Because if you're looking at white, it's just white. You can compare whether it's light or not. So to make this white appear lighter, you just need a contrast of dark color. Like that. So actually, the white in the middle is the same color, but since everything else is darker, it appears that the middle part is lighter. Like that. So that's something you can use, especially it's pretty useful when making metallic stuff. I'll show you how to make a metallic gauntlet maybe. Okay, so usually I use gray. Let's use this with low opacity. And maybe just a bracelet like that. It's too light. More shading. And then lower the opacity. That's your base. Now to make it metallic, you just need highlights. highlights and dark shading. Yep, like that. So basically you have dark in this side, so it's this side, and the white part is representing the reflected light. So this looks metallic. That's a trick you can use to make metallic glows, metallic parts of your skin. Alright, so really for colors, you guys have just search the internet, like here, that I showed you before, and yeah, you choose the color and just copy these numbers here. But if you guys want to know what I use, I'll just put in the description below several colors I usually use for different kinds of skins and faces. I'll show you several colors. My favorite is for skin, is this color. Somewhere around 240 for the red, somewhere around 200 for the green, somewhere around 160 for the blue. That gives you a light peach color, like this. If this is not light enough for you, you can just increase the red, green, or blue. You can get something like this. This one is a bit greener because I added more. Sorry, it's a bit bluer actually because I added more blue here, like that. So for peach skins, high red, and quite a big difference on the green, and a large difference on the blue. 240, 200, and 160. Somewhere around that you can get a good peach color like this. It's like a Caucasian skin. So yeah, for tan skin, I like to use this color. Really tan skin. So let's copy that. So around 180 for the red, 130 for the green, and 90 for the blue. So the rule is for skins, usually for the skin color, it usually is like a very high red, a lower green, and an even lower blue. That's something to remember. If you like the Hulk, color will be something less intensity. Something like that. Yeah. That's also another trick. If you guys can't really see clearly from the color picker, you can just use your feeling. Use a different. You toggle the opacity a bit. Add the colors as you like this. If you're happy, and you keep adding it until it gets to the shade you want. For example, you want this. Just right click if you're using a mouse, and you get combination. Or if you're not using a mouse, just use this dropper tool. But once you're happy with this color, make sure that one, you're not replacing a color that you really like, and two, make sure that opacity is back to full, which is 255, so that when you color your skin, it will be that color. So yeah, that's pretty much it for finding colors. Perhaps another trick is let's see what else I have. Yeah, you can also import a picture from Google. Anime skin. For example, you like this color. You like the skin color. You can save that image. Put it on desktop. Or anywhere, really. And you can use you import the picture here and use the eyedrop tool. Now you gotta resize it first. Open with Microsoft Picture Manager usually, and resize it. 640. Skins usually are around 50. So let's give it big. Let's give it 5%. Around that. And save it. And import. Let's find our desktop. There you go. And that's anime nar. Oh, that's too small. Well, you guys get the idea. You can get this color and color. If you also want the shading, eyedropper to get that. Oh, sorry. Eyedropper to get this one. Cool. And you get the shade. And because since this is such a big contrast, you can just use a lower opacity to make skin look more natural. Well, just use your imagination. I think this white is too white. Okay, so yeah, I hope that helps. If you guys like these kinds of tutorials, give it a like so I know. Leave a comment to see if you guys want to know a particular thing about skins. I'll give in-depth tutorial like this about them. Like if you guys want to know how to make specific eyes, specific hair, and you want an in-depth tutorial like this, I'll be happy to make one. Well, for now, see you next time.